Okay, so Shawn talked about this 2 weeks ago. He actually said there's 7 ways, but he's only going to do 4. I'm pretty much going to exactly say what he said. He said this will make you guys become angry adults because you'll realize it more. So the first one's overproduction. His example was 52 spotlights without editing. Batching is bad. I guess the only example I would have is if when we went to Punta Cana, I booked for 18. We booked 6 months in advance, and 2 of the people actually didn't work here anymore, and we still had to have them come because their names and everything was on there. I guess that's the only overproduction that I really could think of. Overprocessing, he said, he made an example of Fitment Inc. making awesome, insane videos, but only 3 people seen them. So that was his example. My example would be, so for the grand opening, Shawn said that he wanted it to be like a wedding style production. And I'm like, okay, so when I think wedding style, I think making invitations, paper invitations, sending them out, having like catering and all this stuff. Well, I met with him, thank God, before I had Kevin actually make them. And he's like, no, I don't want paper invitations. I'm like, that's what I think of when I think of weddings. But so over-processing things, that's one of my examples. Waiting, he said, why do tomorrow what you can do today? He said if you're waiting on him for anything and you can't do anything else, you're pissing away money. I guess an example for me was when we went to Punta Cana, I couldn't book anything until everyone got their passports, which was a pain in the ass because there were a lot of people that owed child support and had to pay it up before they could get their freaking passports. Guilty. So I had to wait for the passports to come in to book the tickets because they wouldn't accept us to book anything without the passports. The 4th one is defects. Doing something and then passing it on, and if there's any errors. So he said, like, posting a boost and then something spelt wrong. So then you have to unboost it, edit it, and then reboost it. So that's just a lot of wasted money. Doing stuff that should have been done initially. He also mentioned that's why we do the Gold Star program, because hopefully someone could see that error right away and nip it in the butt and fix it. I guess I don't really have any examples. Justin said I should bring up me having to change all of his stuff because he no longer went to SEMA. I don't really know if that's a defect or not, but and then Shawn also brought up the American flag thing. Having
fucking Kevin. Fucking Kevin. Fucking Kevin.
That's really all I have. There are 3 other ones, but Shawn said he's probably not going to ever address those. You guys have any questions? I pretty much just said what he said 2 weeks ago, so.